how you are hitting your brother.
So that's why I'm hiding for her.
And you are actually enjoying it.
How is it joining with her?
I can see.
I have to escape from here.
I can really see that she's enjoying hitting you.
Like, every time you say that hit me like this, I will do it again.
You know that you're putting on this shirt backwards, right? Do you even check your pockets when you put on your pants? Check your pocket. You see that your pocket is facing backward. Go bring the chair. Come sit down. Let's do your hair.
Hey, I see Joy is Joy hitting me.
Go bring the chair. Before you go.
Help!
I really don't want to be repeating myself.
Ow!
Before you go, pick up this towel. Quick.
Move now. Move.
Pick up the towel. Put it in the bathroom. Star Margarita. Meaning, what's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Hey, you. Where's the chair I asked you to bring? Hey. Nah, I don't cook finish you since yesterday. You know that when I finish now. Now I know they like make my live stream too long like that. Everybody go just tired, they go. Now why they like end them?
Sleeky.
Now why they like end them under pata 1 hour? If it's too long, 1 hour. See her here. The kind of way this girl they give now, so no divide them. Say hello to Sleeky. Hi, Odero Fetcher. You come and sit down because that baby wants to go and start climbing this your chair.
Okay, let me go.
Can't go dim week because I just ate fufu. Oh, I ate fufu yesterday night. I ate fufu this night again. Odero Fetcher. And then I went Fetcher, but I no go eat them again. I'll take a break. I'll take like maybe 2 days break. Come and sit down, my love. Let me lose your hair. And once I'm done, I'm just going to sleep. Chineke. I've missed you too. And today, I'm not cooking.
Why?
Oga M funny. You always come when I'm cooking. Today, I know they cook woto. Oh yeah. Bia, star baby. You go and stay with your daddy, you go and stay with your father. Let me lose Praise's hair for him. You relax.
I just want to cry.
I'll start again next week. Am I supposed to do the egg diet forever? Jehovah. It's not funny. It is not funny. Onachi. It is not funny. Move back. She's laughing. It's not funny.
Even me, I'm laughing.
Oh, Chineke. I'll start again next week. Let me take... Star baby, please leave that thing alone. The worst part is I don't even have the energy to talk. I don't. Yes, thank you very much. Good girl like you. Love you. Star baby is a good girl. Clap for yourself. Yeah, that's good. Oh, you get time. They might get to. He said he wants to braid his hair. Make I braid for him now. He said all the Korean kids in his class, they all have long hair.
You always want to tell everybody, are you a teller?
Hi, Canary. Praise. Canary saying hello to you.
Hello, Kaka.
Hi, Kaka. Madam, please.
Snake, Canary King is saying hi to you. Canary, good day.
So you can see clearly from here, praise, right?
Yes.
Like you can read everything on my phone from here. Me, I can't even see anything except I come close.
I came
at the wrong. You did not come at the wrong time. I told you that you like food too much. That's why you're always coming only when I'm cooking.
Okay, and
Canary, I made the soup yesterday now. Finished it. Oh Chineke.
Okay,
And it was nice. Very nice. Even though sleek, no, they believe say my food they come out nice. It was actually banging. Chineke.
This food.
The soup I made yesterday, you've not tried it now. You don't want to try it.
It's trash.
No problem. Thank you. Yes. See, this girl is just busy. What is she be? What are you doing?
Trashing that thing for that life.
Busybody. With your busybody. With your busybody. Oh, Chineke. Adera fecha. With your busybody. Canary, if you're there, I have a question for you. Because that's the debate. This question I have for you, in fact, it's not just for Canary. I'm fine, Oga M Funny. This question is also for you, Oga M Funny, because this is the debate that is going on my Facebook right now.
This big.
I made one post like that, right? I don't want to go into the details of the post I made, but I'll just, extract the question that now led to this debate. So I made one post like that, concerning, it was about polygamy and all of that anyways. And then someone now came under my comment section and the person said, even your, there was a way the post looked, right? And the person now said, even your husband that is not doing polygamy might still have other side chicks out there. Do you understand? Then I now made a post today saying, all men are not the same. There are actually disciplined men out there. Does not mean that these men don't get tempted or, she's going to cry. It doesn't mean that these men don't get tempted, but there are just men who choose to do the right thing. And I believe that they exist. So the arguments now, a lot of women and some men are saying, all men are the same. All men are scum. All men are the... Go open that door. I did not ask you to chase that baby out of this place. All men are the same. Is that true?
And you go to Western to stop me? It's not enough stopping you, right?
Is it true? Are all men the same? So you cannot find a disciplined man who will, put his family first at all times.
Stop me again.
It's true. Sit down. Let her not disturb us. Let her disturb daddy. It's true. You're right. So is it true? So your hobby strikes me as a focused person. He works hard, comes home. Yes, he is. But it's not just about my husband alone. Do you understand? It's not just about him alone. I still believe that there are disciplined men. Everybody is not the same. So, do you know why I raised that argument on my Facebook? Because a lot of these women that end up with wayward men, a lot of them, they will come. Hi, it's just me. How you doing? They will come and they will say things like, all men are the same, and that your husband has not cheated on you yet is because you have not caught him cheating. Every man, I feel like she's with daddy. I feel like it makes young girls settle for less. It makes them see red flags in men and they stay because they feel like all men are the same. But I know, one thing I know for sure is it might not be my own marriage, but I have seen, women who are living the good life, who are blessed with good men, who have healthy relationships, and everybody is doing their best to keep the marriage healthy. You get my point? So, are they right? I'm asking you now as a man, right? As a man, would you say, because some men are also argue, that all men are the same. Your husband that you're talking about, I'm not even talking about my husband directly, I'm just generalizing. Young girls are going through a tough period. So I'm telling you, I'm not even talking about my husband directly. Me personally, I have trust issues. Do you understand? But I just shall believe that there are responsible men out there. It's just like me trying my best to raise praise and instilling in him the qualities of a good man, letting him know what is right and what is wrong, teaching him how to treat women, teaching him the dangers of cheating and stuffs like that. I've done my part for him as a mother. Do you understand? I believe that there are men that are raised like that because they say train up your child in the way he should go, and when he is old he will not depart from it. Is it not what the Bible also said? So you now as a man, I want to hear it from you, Canary or Oga M Funny. Are all men the same? Of course. Of course. I know now. They know they swear for man. You didn't when I was making a statement, I said me personally self, I have trust issues. Do you understand? But the only reason why I put that post out there is just, I just feel like that whole generalizing.
Mommy, I'm very hot. I feel like moving my clothes.
You're very hot. Go on the fan. Go on the fan then. The reason why I put out that post is because I feel like that phrase, all men are the same, is causing more harm than good. It's making young girls, settle for less. You see a young girl, she's in a relationship with a chronic cheat. Not only is this person cheating, this person is also, violent, abusive. Do you understand? And they will just settle. Why? All men are the same. All men are the same. Are you going to get anybody better out there? Might be my problem. All men are the same, yes and no. Oh, really? Really? I asked my husband the same question. Although there's a way we discussed it. Do you understand? What he answered me was, how did he put it? He said, every man can be tempted to cheat. And I said, of course, women are not exempted. Every woman too has the tendency or can be tempted to cheat. But then he said, but if you love your wife, if you have principles, if you're a family oriented, like if you have many reasons that can hold you back and you control yourself and jump and pass that situation, yes, that there are men who try their best to make sure everything is in check. That's how he put it. Does not mean that that they cannot get tempted or they can come out and brag and say I cannot do this, but it's self-restraint. Yeah, so that's how they started yabbing me in the comment section. That car, see this one, the day your husband will do you strong thing, it's not like I'm vouching for anybody. I'm not vouching for anybody. And like I said, it might not be my husband. When I made the post, I did not even have my husband in mind because me, I have trust issues. But I shall know some men that they carry their family and their wives on their head. That's my point. Nah, I'm feeling so sleepy. Chineke na remember. They carry their families on their head, you know. All men are not the same. Though men are polygamous in nature, but there are still decent ones. Oga M Funny, do you know that women are polygamous in nature too? Oga M Funny, do you know that women are polygamous in nature too? Do you know that the way you can be in your house with your wife,
I'm bending too much,
and you are thinking about side chicks outside? Do you know that your wife can also be?
I think you're just acting like Star Baby right now.
Me?
Yes.
How?
Like you're putting your leg on my chair.
Do you know that your wife can also be in your house and be thinking about some other person that is not you? Do you know it's possible? So that word, men are polygamous in nature. Women too are polygamous in nature. What we just practice is wisdom and discipline. That's it. So if you say, if you replace the word men are polygamous in nature with men don't have sense, maybe we would have a conversation. Yeah, that's the truth. A lot of men don't like to hear. Women are also polygamous. It's not only men that are polygamous in nature. That thing where they sweet you, they sweet woman too. For real. For real, for real. That's excitement, you know, of going out there and being with someone else that is not the person you're familiar with. Women think about that too. Polygamy is not just a male thing. For me, right? Do you agree? Do you agree that women are polygamous as well? Agree or agree not? Now the weekend is upon us again. Nah, weekend go just reach. I hate weekends because I'm always busy on the weekends. We have a saying here in the States, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Story for the gods. Story for the gods. That statement does not really relate to this question, because how can you call a woman a hoe, and when it comes to a man you say men are polygamous in nature, but when a woman acts, you know, the same way, you use like derogatory terms for the woman. But when it comes to a man, we use words like men are polygamous in nature. We just make it sound really cool. But when a woman is expressing her polygamous, you know, nature too, you now use words like you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Oh, Chineke, waiting women do now. Waiting women do now for this life where women come. Ike, but waiting women do now. You reach your turn, you find better name, package your irresponsibility. You reach your turn, you find better name, you say polygamy. Very, in fact, at this point, is a very respected word. Oh, I'm polygamous in nature. Oh, really? Hi, nice to meet you. Very respectable word.
Why are you even talking about?
But then, you reach woman turn. Exactly the same thing that you are doing, that's what she's doing, yo. You can't make a hoe a housewife. Chineke. Double standard. Double standard. The hypocrisy is thinking woto. Is thinking woto. Good afternoon, Mama. How was your day going today? My day is going fine, Chidemma, my sister. My day is going so fine. Canary, why? I'm asking you, don't run away. Why you reach your turn? You hide behind a very, very cool word, polygamy. As we don't know how they reason. You reach woman turn. You are gonna call her ho, ashawo, this one, that one. Are you sure you people are okay? Well, let me bring this phone closer. Well, the specific example you gave was not polygamy. You specifically said that wife is in a married house thinking about it. No, now, Oga M. Funny said something. Remember, before I said that, Oga M. Funny said men are polygamous in nature. That was how I now dived into that. I now told Oga M. Funny, I said, do you know that women are also polygamous in nature? Do you know that the same way you as a man, because of your polygamous nature, you will be in your house thinking about side chick outside? Do you know that a woman can also be in the same house with you and be thinking about somebody that is hotter than you out there? It's like polygamy is not a male thingy. The way where una they claim am with una full chest. Una they claim am, they colonize am like say, now una get am. Do you understand? Women are also like that. Then you now said you cannot make a hoe a housewife. Now waiting can make me ask you, say, why you reach una turn? Una come be polygamous. You reach woman turn, woman can't turn hoe, turn a shower, turn this, turn that. In what way? And they tell you, what are you not agreeing with? Okay, you're not agreeing. Okay, Oga M Funny, what you're not agreeing with is that a woman is polygamous in nature. Is that what you're not agreeing with? How is my example flawed? Anyways, okay. Oh. I'm just using the same example you guys gave me. That's what I'm bringing back and I'm refining it. Which example did I use now that is flawed now? I said men are polygamous in nature. I said, do you know that women also are polygamous in nature? That polygamy is not a male thing. So which example is flawed? It's just like, the same thing you guys said already. And I'm just, putting women in the mix and letting you know that, this thing that you like, me self, I like it. It's not your own. Why are you claiming it? You like it. I like it. Why are you being greedy and saying it belongs to me? It belongs to me. It's my nature. It's my nature. Look, a housewife that should be in the street in this nation. Any man that marries her is a fool. Why? Why? Why is he not okay? Why? Eh? What about men that are in the streets? That's just what you get my point? I'm not arguing this thing that you're saying, no. And I said, okay, a man that is in the streets is in the streets. Why are you not using derogatory terms for the man? Why are you packaging the man? Man is polygamous in nature. But when it comes to woman, he answers that she be in the street, she be in the street. A hoe belongs to the street. A shower. Why? Why you know they claim bad thing? Like, they claim them with una chest. I beg. What is good for the goose, good for the gander. Really? Neither can you. Neither we need to coin something for the men as well. It shouldn't be. We should stop saying, oh, men are polygamous in nature and giving them a pass. We need to coin something for them as well. Blessing, how you doing? It's been a while. We need to coin something for the men as well. That women should avoid a fillet for men. Women should avoid men who think that they are polygamous in nature because their brain is not working well. Why will your brain be giving you that you're polygamous in nature? And when a woman tells you that, she also thinks like that, then you call her a hoe. You say she's meant for the streets. Can you whom why maroon? Beg.
Big.
Beg.
Yeah, you're the big. You're the king of saying big.
I'm the king, Abby.
Yes, you say it too much. I find you saying it like
so okay. Just like there are women that are street material, you agree also that there are men that are street materials and should not marry anybody.
Hey!
Do you agree?
No.
Like women need to avoid them. Woto. Do you agree? I would really love you to break it down for me if you have the time to do that. Because I know it's not easy to be typing. Me, it's easy for me because I'm talking, right? I know it's not easy for you to be typing everything you want to say. But I really love to learn. I really love to learn. Be careful what you teach. In what way? What am I saying that is wrong? Sorry. Is it the fact that a woman is also polygamous in nature? Yeah, I want to know. I know, and I don't want to know from a place of argument. I really want to understand your points. Because the only thing I know that I said here is when Oga Mfoni said men are polygamous in nature, I said, do you know, speaking as a woman, do you know that women are polygamous in nature too? That the only thing that holds us back is discipline, sense, and wisdom. Oh yeah, that's what I said. I want to listen to you. I'm just repeating everything I said so that you're not getting me wrong. There's nothing I'm saying now that is different from what I said from the beginning. You said it's flawed. I'm trying to like repeat everything I said so that when you're typing what you want to type for me, at least it will tally. It won't be like you got me wrong or you got my point wrong. I really want to know. Sleek, please, is there anything that I am twisting or distorting? Sleek, help me. Is there anything that I am twisting or distorting? Oga Mfoni said, men. Hey, Chineke, Canary, you know the. Oh my God, ta. Oh yeah, Canary. Explain what you want to explain to me. I'm twisting. What am I twisting? Oga Mfoni said men are polygamous in nature. I said no. It's not a male thing. Women, no. I just wanted to let me know if I am twisting anything. You just dey whine me, Canary. You just dey whine me.
Canary?
Yeah, Canary just dey whine me.
What?
Yes, I understand you, but oh yeah, Canary, shame on you. Shame on you, oh, because Oga Mfoni is a man and he has understood exactly what I was saying. He said, yes, I understand. It's vice versa. That's exactly what I'm saying. You're purposely getting on my nerves. You're purposely doing it. Back to sender. And they tell you, Canary no be better person. You're just gaslighting me. This is what we call premium gaslighting. After gaslighting me now, you're pointing at, look at you. See how you're screaming. See how you're getting worked up. See how you're being defensive. See how you're just gaslighting me.
Canary King is just gaslighting you.
Yeah.
For no other reason.
You don't turn insult now. Chineke. Nothing will no go here. Chineke na mere. Hell, Canary. Ishirike. You are a strong Igbo man. I did tell you. Ishirike. Okay, let me breathe in and breathe out. And calm down.
Yes, because you're speaking too loud like a loud monkey. Are you really so? Okay,
I'm listening now. I'm a New Yorker. I'm not Nigerian. Okay, so okay, I agree. I agree, and I'm listening. Honestly, I want to learn. Maybe I'm getting something wrong. I want to learn. I tell you. Yes, please. I want to learn. For real.
I need to go and pee right now.
Oh, the hair is remaining one. Should have just waited for me to finish now.
Okay, then I pee quick.
Why are you peeing in my own bathroom?
Because you want me to pee quick.
Make sure you don't pee on my toilet seat, though. I beg you, Woto. If you pee there, you wipe it, Woto.
Very smear
Chineke. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Come and sit down, my lord. It's the remaining one. See, that fan is making me cold.
So?
I'm telling you. Canary, I'm waiting for your point, though. The hair don't finish. I will soon go. I really just want to learn something from your perspective. I'll wash it in the morning. I'm not doing another one right now. I'm just taking it down. So that when we wake up, I'll wash it. I want him to marry a good person.
Me?
Yeah. I want him to marry a good person. And to be able to attract a good person, I believe he has to be good himself. I wouldn't want him to be a street nigger and then he's expecting to, marry a good wife. It's the derogatory terms that you're using for these women that is even my problem. What about the men who are giving them this pregnancy? What's up? What about the men who are giving them this pregnancy? That's just the argument. That why is it that when it comes to the men, you guys find something so beautiful to say? Man is polygamous in nature. But when it comes to a woman, all of the derogatory terms comes to play. Ho, be, this, that. That's just where me I am. You didn't read the whole thing. Be a hoe in the streets who gets pregnant, but we don't know the paternity. When you have a son, if given choice, do you want him to marry a dedicated housewife, or B? And I answered you already now. I said I want him to marry a good person. And for him to attract a good person, I believe he has to be good himself. I do not expect him to be an ashawo boy running around the streets, and then he would end up with a very responsible, dedicated housewife that he will come and be giving headache. You cannot eat your cake and have it. That's my point. Canary. There's no way I'll answer you A and not give you my point for answering you A. You asked me a housewife, or B, a B, I said yes. I want him to marry a good person. Thank you. I want him to marry a good person. But before he marries a good person, he has to be a good person himself. He cannot be running around in the streets and expect to get a good person and keep at home and come and be giving that person headache. Simple. No problem. I want him to marry a good person. And sleep, that's my argument. All this name calling for the ladies in the street. What about the men in the streets? What do you call them?
Ishabo.
You love to argue. I don't understand. You asked me a question, I've answered you. Canary, there's actually no argument in this question that I just answered you. Who do you want your son to marry? A housewife. B, a B. I said I want him to marry a good person. Before he marries which means I'm going with A. And I'm explaining that before he attracts that good person, he has to be a good person to himself. There's no argument in this answer that I gave you now. So I've given you my answer. I wonder. No, it's the polygamous men. It's the polygamous men. And polygamy is something we are supposed to accept. Once we just see a man, we just, oh, he's polygamous in nature. But when it's women, we turn to be okpo, ashawo, ekekere, ekakara. Okay, why don't you feel he should marry B? If himself, he's not a B, he doesn't have any business with a B. Yeah. If he himself is not a B, he ain't got no business with a B. But if he's out in the street running around with every B out there, let him end up with a B. Period.
Never.
See me see problem. Okay, I don't want him to marry a B. Wait. Okay, I don't want him to marry a B because I don't want him to marry someone that is polygamous in nature.
Why?
No mind, Canary. What is wrong with B? Oh, because I don't believe that, I believe that whole polygamous in nature is just, irresponsibility. You're just being irresponsible. There's nothing like I'm polygamous in nature. That's why. Okay, Sleek. I'm seeing your comments, Sleek. Who goes to the women in the streets? No problem, Sleek. What's wrong with the B is that the B is polygamous in nature. And polygamous in nature, is not something any man or any woman should have at home as a husband or as a wife. Does that make sense?
No.
Oni, how you doing? Sleek Baharam. I've been seeing your own too. And very valid question. And I asked him before too, but he refused to answer it. I said, all this name that you're calling these people, you're saying the bee will get pregnant, you will not know the paternity. What of the man that is making that bee pregnant? What do you have to say about the man? What derogatory name do you have for men like that? I hope that answered your question, Canary. The reason why I wouldn't want him to marry a bee is because I wouldn't want him to marry a woman who is polygamous in nature. Because polygamous in nature is not nice, It's not nice. It's not something that should be accepted by either a man or a woman. I don't know why you guys want to force it down our throats that this is who you people are. Praise, your hair is done. We'll finish it tomorrow. We'll wash it tomorrow. Oni, how you doing? How are you doing? Oh yeah, it's okay. You can go. So I'll start touching your hair. So, Canary, with these few points of mine, since you're no longer here, because I believe that you don't have any other question for me right now. I'm fine, Oni, my darling. I'm fine. What is wrong with B? B is polygamous in nature and should not be married. Can you explain what you mean by polygamy? I didn't use that term. It seems that we're talking about different things. Polygamous in nature. Now, what do I mean by it? You just want to stress my brain. We're all discussing the same thing. Are all men the same? You said no and you said yes. Another guy here, Oga Anthony, made his point and he said men are polygamous in nature. You see why I was repeating myself? You see why I kept on repeating myself? So that when you're giving me your point, you will give me your point according to my arguments. Do you understand? You give me your point. That is what polygamy is. Polygamy is the practice of marrying multiple spouses. But this is not how men use it these days. A young boy, whenever even ready to marry, can wake up one morning and argue with you and tell you men are polygamous in nature. Can move from woman to woman. And then when you ask him, why are you jumping from one woman to the other? Now, man will never marry you. His excuse will be men are polygamous in nature. But that's what they call it. They generalize it. They don't come out and say men are street
Blogger?
Men are, how will I put it? Men are street actors. No, they don't say that. They don't say that. They don't say men are street actors. Any guy you ask, both the one we don't reach to marry you, but the one we never reach to marry you, they will tell you men are polygamous in nature. My battery don't die. Polygamy is in the dictionary. We know polygamy is in the dictionary. Do you understand? But I'm telling you how it is now used. Okay, polygamy is in the dictionary. Why is every man throwing the word around? Both underaged men. Also, do you want to run? Scalary. I've battled thousands of men on this topic. Now them run. My battery is low because, and the worst part is that you get the point I'm making, but you just want to stress me. Yeah. Of course, that is what polygamy is. Then why is everybody using that word? Even the people that are not married, you know, even the people that are not married. Thank you. Why you just carry the arguments? They go this way. You read waiting sleek, right? This thing way sleek right now. That's exactly what I'm explaining to you. We know the dictionary meaning of polygamy. Do you understand? In fact, Canary, you said I even want to do education inside this thing now. In fact, let us go education now. And that's what I'm saying. Let us even go education now. You have defined polygamy. What you defined is polygamy. What these boys in the street are talking about is polygamous in nature. They are not the same thing. Polygamy, you've defined what it is. Then they are now breaking from that same word to now describe their attitude of jumping from one woman to the other. If you even want us to go deep into the dictionary itself, they are just borrowing a little bit inside that polygamy and rubbing and say we are polygamous in nature. You know exactly what we are saying. The term polygamous in nature is used to describe anybody who sleeps with multiple partners, period. In fact, polygamous in nature and polygamy is not the same thing. Yes, polygamy is talking about, the legal way, marrying multiple wives, doing it legally. Polygamous in nature is when you sleep with multiple people, whether you marry them or you do not marry them, period. No wahala, I'm waiting for the point. I am waiting for the point. You see? Still the name calling. Please, Canary, can you replace all this name calling for if you marry, if you have a son who marries a polygamous in nature woman? Canary na 10 fingers times 10 toes. Honestly. Hi, Kishan. If you have a son who marries a street walker and you have grandkids who may not be paternally yours, you agree that's not what you want. Let me agree and see where you're going with this. No problem. Let me agree and see where you're going with this. You refuse to misuse terms, but I've been asking you, a man who behaves like a street walker as well, what name do you have for that man? A man who behaves like a hoe and a bee, what name do we have for this man? Nothing. We just generalize. Oh, they are polygamous in nature. Oh, it's what they are supposed to do. But a woman who does the same is a street walker, is a hoe, is a bee. Canary don't marry a born picking self. Say grab. Type. Okay, Canary, I'm just patiently waiting now. In fact, I promise not to even argue again and just learn something from your point of view.
But why are you so quiet?
I'm trying not to distract Canary from what he's typing.
Are you not getting any? Are you not getting bored?
Bored? No.
Of keeping quiet?
Yes. Yes. I feel. Do you feel your son have clear paternity is important to you? Yes, very important. Very, very important. Very, very important. Of course. Of course, yes. Of course. Of course. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, I want to get his points now. I'm with it. Okay. So you don't think it's so okay, so don't you think it's hypocritical to jump all over me for saying the same thing you want for your son? You've asked your own, Canary. Now can I ask you my own? So let it not be like I'm coming from a place of argument. You see how I was quiet, I've waited for you, I've gotten your points. I've gotten your points loud and clear. Your point is, don't I think it's hypocritical, to jump all over you for saying the same thing I want for my son? Okay. Canary. The son that you're talking about, thank you. The son that you're talking about, the son that you're talking about, that what do I want for him? Describing the kind of woman I want for him. And I said, yes, this is the kind of woman I want for him. If he grows up and he chooses to be a street boy, he chooses to act like a bee and like a hoe, he is definitely going to attract what he is to himself. He cannot go out there, get women pregnant, deny their pregnancy, run away from them, and then come back home and expect to get the best. I believe you give, how do you say it? You get what you give. So, of course, if he leads a life of, example, if he's a good guy, I will definitely pray for him. Oh, may he attract exactly what he deserves. May he attract a good, yeah, something like that. May he attract, do you understand? He cannot go out and be irresponsible, break women's hearts, make people cry, do this, have children all over. And they are looking for him to do paternity tests. But at the end of the day, I'm praying for him. I'm praying for him to marry a legit housewife that, do you understand? Bano now. Period. That's my point. Let polygamous in nature people meet polygamous. Let polygamous in nature women meet polygamous in nature men. Do you understand? Let's stop feeling like a man has the right to be irresponsible and at the same time end up with a woman who is very, very responsible. Mba. O girie. Ihe ọbụla ọ lụtara ya o were. Ọ ihe ọ lụtara na streets. Do you understand? So that's the way I see it. That's how I am. That's why if he grows up and he's doing like this, he's jumping all over the place, I'll be telling him. Do you understand? What was your question? I answered your question now. I answered your question. It was even you that brought up the word karma. Me, I was just answering your question. It was you that now summarized and brought in the word karma.
Like Canary King.
I don't collect them. The girl and before I answered all your questions, Canary, I said, okay, no problem. I agree with everything you're saying. Do you understand? I said, I've listened to you, I've agreed, but this is my own, this is the way I see things. I cannot expect him to be a B. I'm using the same words that you're using for women. Do you understand? I cannot expect him to be a B, a hoe, a street walker, doing this and that in the street, but then he wants to end up with somebody very good, I know me, I'm using B for the men as well, the same way you were using it for the women. That's what I'm saying. Make I come begin they go. I mean, don't come here now to come give me basbos. Thank you so much, everybody. And thank you, Canary. Thank you, Sleek. Yankuba, how you doing? What about a man? What about a man in the home? Anyways, we'll just start going back to exactly where we came out from. What about, which has been my question since I'm like, okay, what about the man? Not be human being, write the dictionary. Is it not a human being? Did the dictionary fall down from heaven? It's a human being. Human beings make mistakes. And the mistake they made, was using all these words for the women. What about the men?
Look, you have juice with bread.
Juice with bread? You hungry? You just want something to eat?
With that one that have little things inside it, not the jello one.
Oh yeah, go have. No problem. Now human being write dictionary. Now they tell me dictionary. Now human being write them. Now human being if he make mistake. Now why did they update them? Update them every year. Update them. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you, Woto. Amigo, Naruto Kwani Bengi, my love. Give me this thing. And she's so strong. Give me. And she's so strong. Bye, guys. Thank you so much. Go, Joe. Canary, your wala is too much today. Bye, Sleek. Bye. Thank you, everybody. for spending your precious time with me. It's not easy. You could be doing something else. Now what for you? Why no? Now what? Now wow? Why no end? I want end them now. Say I'm running. Let me run. Let me run and go and sleep. Rico and go and do something else with my life and my time. Canary, I'm running. You win. You win, Woto Woto. He who runs lives to fight another day. He who runs lives to fight another day. Bye bye, sleep. Canary, don't tell you bye bye. He who runs lives to fight another day. Make I go digest all these ones where I learn from you. Okay, Sleek, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's finish. Oh, Chineke na me bere. Make I go sleep. Sleek, you know what's in the knack here? It's almost 10. I don't know what the time is, but I know it's late anyways. Bye, Biko. No problem. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.